Okay, this is an example of a 30, 60, 90 triangle, and it says to determine x and y. Well, we need to figure out whether we're given the short side, the long side, or the hypotenuse. Now, the short side is across from the 30-degree angle, long side is across from the 60, and the hypotenuse is across from the right angle, the 90 degrees. If we look at our picture, our side is across from the right angle, which means we're given the hypotenuse. Now, if we're given the hypotenuse, we need to find the short side first. And to do that, we divide by 2. That gives us the short side. Once we have the short side, to get the long side, we take the short side times root 3. Okay? So we have to find the short side first when we're given the hypotenuse. So we're going to start with the hypotenuse. In this case, the short side is y. It's the one that's across from the 30. So we're actually going to find y first. Y equals 6 square roots of 7, and I wrote 2, 6 square root of 7, divided by 2. Now that 2 cancels into the 6. It does not go under the radical sign. And what happens? 2 goes into 6 3 times. So we end up with 3 square roots of 7. There's y. Y is 3 square roots of 7. That's the short side of our triangle. Now to find x, which is the long side, we take that short side, which is 3 square roots of 7. We're going to multiply it by the square root of 3. Now, out in front of the square root 3 is a 1, so we multiply our numbers that are out in front. 1 times 3 is 3. 7 times 3 is 21. Now we want to check and see if 21 will break down. 21 won't break down because the things that multiply to 21 are 7 and 3, neither of which is a perfect square. So then our long side of our triangle is 3 square root 21. And again, we found that by taking the short side times root 3. So remember, if you're given the hypotenuse of the triangle, the first thing you need to do is divide by 2 to get the short side. Once you have the short side, then you can take the short side times root 3, and that'll give you the long side of the triangle. Okay? That's an example of determining x and y if you're given the hypotenuse of a 30, 60, 90 triangle.